Okay, so this morning for breakfast, I didn't want eggs or anything. I was like, what do I want for breakfast? And I'm kind of using up what we have. So I have some olive oil, and I'm just going to cook up some tomatoes. And I've got Parmesan cheese and some seasonings, and I have toast. And that's kind of what I wanted for breakfast. I know it seems odd, but I eat weird things for breakfast, okay? So we're gonna get this going. Come on. There you go, old stove. Alright, so we're gonna get this going. And I have a few tomatoes that are softening. So I was like, yeah, I don't like to just eat a soft tomato. When they get kind of soft like that, I like to cook them. So, and then I have some crushed red pepper. I have some basil. I have oregano, garlic, and black pepper that I'm gonna season it with. And then I have toast, and I also have this peach nectarine sparkling ice drink. These are okay. My husband drinks these, and I don't like the aftertaste on some of them, but some of them are okay. And it kind of curves that wanting a soda type of thing because it's bubbly and good. So we're just going to cook up these tomatoes. I love black pepper. You guys know that. And pretty soon, I'm saving up money because I want to buy a dresser for my room. I need another dresser, but I'm going to go to Salvation Army and see what they have and look. Hopefully tomorrow after work, because I need a new dresser. Well, I'm going to keep the one I have. I just want another dresser. So that way it can fit all my clothes I'm going to buy. Since I have money to clothes shop now. And then I do have some Parmesan cheese too that I'm going to add to it. And I'm going to have tomato and Parmesan cheese toast this morning. Okay, what am I looking for? I need a little tiny bit. Here's some right here of salt. Just a little bit. I'm not like a salt person, but tomatoes need a little bit of salt. Have y'all ever eaten something like this? Just flavored tomatoes and some toast? I don't know. I eat weird. So I'm going to turn this off because you don't want to cook it too much. And then I'm just going to add cheese right into that. I need to clean up my mess. Oh yeah. And then I've got the toast here. There's no butter or nothing on the toast because the olive oil in here will get on the toast and make it good. Oh yes. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Look at that. This is going to make a nice hearty breakfast. We have a big group coming in where I work, and we actually have 56 or 57 arrivals coming in this weekend. So we're going to be busy, and usually the weekends we are busy at the hotel. So we got big groups coming in, and holidays are going to be coming, Thanksgiving and all that, and so we are going to be busy. So in the morning, I need something hearty. Look at that. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look good? Oh yeah, nice breakfast here. And I know I still have the beans and onion on the counter. I need to get that in the crock pot before I go to work. So that way it could slow cook all day while I'm at work. Lots and lots of things to do. Alright, got the dishwasher going. I'm gonna get these beans going. Now, I usually would flavor my beans. I would put like ham or bacon and go all out. But this time, I'm just gonna leave the beans plain. I am gonna put some salt and a little bit of seasonings in here. But I want to leave them plain on purpose because you can get about 3 different meals out of this pot of beans, and I'm going to be doing 3 different flavors of beans with rice. So that's why I'm going to leave it so that way I don't have the same flavor. I want something different because sometimes eating beans can get boring, but if you add different things and different seasonings and make it different ways, then it's not so boring. And I'm just checking the beans because I want to make sure there's no rocks or no bad beans in here. And sometimes you'll find, I don't know, sometimes when I find, I've found corn kernels in beans before. So just different things. Just want to check and get all the weird stuff out. Alright. And then I'm going to rinse these and we'll get them started and let them cook while I'm at work all day. Okay, so all I'm going to do to this is add some black pepper and salt, and that's it. Put another thing of salt somewhere. So that's it. And then later when I do them different ways, of course I'll show you. So it's on low already. Move this back. And let those go. I need to clean my refrigerator out also. Okay, I have no idea what's spilled on the outside of this refrigerator. So this is kind of what I do in the morning. I do a lot of chores. I prep food, I clean, and then I go to work and I clean again all day. But I gotta maintain and keep up with everything. So, okay, we need to use this. We need to use this broccoli tonight. So we'll make something with broccoli. This drawer is good. Everything in here is good. Always make sure every week you check. Make sure there's no bad produce, anything you need to get rid of. And I don't think, see, like these didn't get eaten. I don't think I need to buy anything from the store this week, and if I do, it's just a few things, mostly to fill in for something else. But fridge ain't that bad because I keep up with it. Okay, it's just a matter of wiping things down because things get spilt. Okay, so that didn't take long. My fridge is pretty full. I always have condiments. I'm like the condiment queen. And so it's not too bad. But I always try to do, if you do a little bit every morning and in the evening, it can pretty much be kept up with. And that's what I do, guys. Okay, so I wanted to share a couple of things with you before I go into work. So first thing is, we're down to just a couple of housekeepers now. But it's okay because it was just me and one other girl yesterday, and we were able to knock out all the rooms by like 2:30. We thought we were going to end up having to stay late, and which our boss was fine with. She's like, yeah, just get them done. You know, if you want to work late, whatever. My boss, oh my, I cannot express to you how cool my boss is. She's just down to earth. She's like, yeah, you know, and she's just amazing. And so, but this person left because, you know, and anybody will leave a job because what? They want more money, the hours. It depends on the individual. For me, I'm not going anywhere. This job is perfect for me, and I'm there for the long haul until I can't work no more. Hopefully, though, they do hire somebody else, because it is a lot of rooms, and we're getting to be like the busiest season with Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, and I'm just telling you, like, this hotel is just always busy. But that says good things, right? If the hotel is always busy and at full capacity, that means the hotel is great, in my opinion. Okay, so another thing is I wanted to share these 4 books with you. I've shared some of them before, but these are my 4 favorite books right now, and I have one more book coming on Tuesday, based on around this area. You guys know I love the Great Depression era, and so I do have this Great Depression era recipe cookbook, and I don't make things exactly, but I do make them close to some of these. Like, now that we have a crock pot, right? Like, back then the crock pot didn't even exist in the Great Depression, but now that we have a crock pot, instead of using it in a big pot on the stove, you can put some of these in the crock pot, and they can cook while you're at work. So, like, you know, the beans and stuff like that. So it's just full of recipes. And then in the back it has different things for like Vaseline, because they use like simple basic things. So it's like everyday needs for Vaseline and household items. It has things on how to clean your kitchen floor, and cleaning paint, and how to take care of your sink, and just like all these tricks and hacks and like little things at the back. And it has things for the garden, and it has like these little bitty, a guide to herbs and spices and what they were good for and what they went good with. And so I just love this book. And then this book is a new book, and it's Hard Time Cookbook with Back to the Basics with Anna Patterson. And I got this off Amazon. It's actually cheaper to get the paperback versus the hardcover. The hardcover was it's expensive, and you can get the same information with a paperback. And same thing, it gives you great ideas for fruit, all kinds of recipes. Some of these recipes aren't even in this book. So every book is different. There might be a few that are the same, but there's a lot. And then too, there's like, you know, the love of cooking, cost saving on drinking tea. It has like little information, and I love a book that has not only recipes but also information on what you can do, how to use the item, what they were good for. It's just, and it has stories, like little bitty things. It has desserts. It has everything in there. And then this one is also a cookbook, Depression era recipes. This one's from Jane Smith, and this one has 100 healthy recipes that got us through the Great Depression. And this one has like tuna noodle casserole, baked beans. It has mock goose. Oh my word. Yeah, like they ate a lot of mock things to represent things that they didn't have. Navy bean soup, methods, potato soup, all kinds of fun recipes. So, and I'm just sharing these with you in case you want to look up Amazon and you can get these for yourself. And then this one is a grandma's wartime kitchen from World War II, and the way that they cooked. And this is from Joanne Lamb Hayes, I think. And so this is another one. And like I said, I have another one coming on Tuesday, and when that one comes in, I'll share it with you. And this one has recipes and different things that you can have. And so, and this one is actually a sugarless fresh berry ice cream. So my husband would be able to have this. They made everything basically from scratch, or what they had. And a lot of times too, back in the Great Depression era and things like that, they had victory gardens. I need to start all over again with gardening. I'm going to be cleaning up the backyard, and I do want a small area, but I think I don't know. I got to figure it out, because I do love the concept of gardening, but I do not have a green thumb. But I think it's because I forget. My husband's like, no, you got to go out there every day. Like, you got to pull weeds. You got to make sure there's no bugs. You got to make sure you got to water, and there's all kinds of things. And I get sidetracked. There's too many things going on, or I'm too tired. But now that I do have energy, I do have a job, I kind of just keep going. Like, I get up at 5 in the morning now, because I think I'm still used to, I haven't gotten used to the time change. I'm used to getting up at a certain time. And so 5 o'clock just seems like I'm just getting up at 5, because it would have been 6, right? So from 6 o'clock to whenever, I'm just going nonstop now, and which is fine. So I'm going to try again in the springtime to do a garden. We'll see how it works. But first I gotta get the backyard, this area ready, and figure it all out. So anyways, and another thing too is I've been watching a show on Hulu, Ally McBeal. I don't know if I've shared that with you before, but it's an older show. If you haven't seen Ally McBeal, just watch it. She's a lawyer. She gets hired into this office, and it's one episode did make me cry. It did. It has a little bit of everything. It has drama. You're gonna cry. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna, So anyways, I gotta go to work. I hope all of you have a wonderful day. I'll share more with you later. And don't forget to live, laugh, and love. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.